It is likely you've already heard about the new and wildly popular game known as Pokemon Go. This game, which was well known even before its release date, gives players the real Pokemon hunting experience as they travel around their neighborhoods and small towns in search for virtual Pokemon, which they can then attempt to capture and level up. Unfortunately, this virtual game has led to some real-world problems. Let's count down the top 5 problems from Pokemon Go. Number 5. Driving distraction. As you probably already guessed, this game appeals to people of all ages, including those in possession of a driver's license. What's faster than walking from place to place to find Pokemon? How about driving from place to place to find Pokemon? Forget texting and driving. Hunting Pokemon while behind the wheel is the recipe for disaster. Number 4. Risky stroll. Pokemon Go does have one thing going for it. It has actually managed to get kids and teens off of the couch and outdoors to explore the world, which can be very difficult in today's digital society. However, walking with your eyes fixed on your phone may not be the greatest idea. There have been numerous reports of people getting sprained ankles due to their lack of attention while on a Pokemon hunt, with one guy actually admitting he walked right into a pole because he was staring at his phone and not watching where he was going. Number 3. Nighttime hunts. Whether it's true or not, many people believe that you can find different types of Pokemon depending on the environment you're in. Water Pokemon, for example, are believed to be found more commonly by lakes and other bodies of water. Ghost Pokemon, however, are thought to usually be found at nighttime. And what does that mean? That means that more young children and teens are probably going to be wandering the streets and sidewalks at night. Probably not the safest activity. Number 2. Trespassing. Despite the page on the Pokemon Go app warning its players to be aware of their surroundings and to not trespass on private property, plus the scattered signs around highly populated cities that warn players to stay out of certain areas, there have still been many cases of players sneaking into or accidentally stumbling onto private grounds. This can lead to shots being fired at unsuspecting teens or the police being called on to investigate. One teenager was so set on catching a rare Pokemon that he attempted to enter a neighborhood home through a window so that he could get close enough to catch it. The owner of the home, however, believed there was someone attempting to break in, and thus fired 2 shots at the teenager. He soon died from his injuries. Number 1. Luring. There is an item in the Pokemon shop that allows you to attract Pokemon to a certain area. A lot of Pokemon in one area is sure to attract many fellow Pokemon Go players, old and young. Unfortunately, pedophiles and robbers have caught on to this. There have been reports of vehicles parked next to an area where a Pokemon lure is placed. It is suspected that pedophiles use the lure to attract young children in an attempt to kidnap them. Another report of 4 teenagers that supposedly lured victims into secluded areas and then proceeding to rob them has also been flooding the news. If you notice a Pokemon lure on your map, maybe it's just best to go hunt in the opposite direction. Well, there are the 5 main problems that were released along with this worldwide popular app. So what do you think about Pokemon Go? Do you think it is a good game that is bringing friends together and getting kids out of the house to explore? Or do you think this game is doing more harm than good and has only been wreaking havoc since its release date? Let me know. Also, if you're one of the thousands of players that are currently hooked on Pokemon Go, just remember to be safe, be smart, and be aware of your surroundings. Thanks for watching. Another report of 4 teenagers, yep, that's a word, darn it. There's an item in the, are believed to be found more common, difficult in today's digital society to get kids and teens out of the, probably already guessed, this game appeals to as they travel around their neighborhoods and